We run monthly workshops to share IT and business skills. Some are free and the rest are low cost to match credit crunched budgets. This workshop looked at marketing your business using the plethora of social media tools on the web. How to leverage Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and then measure the results.
What is social networking?
First of all, we did a quick intro to social networking and then looked at some specific examples.
So social networking is all about you create a network around people that like to buy beer cans and stick them on their shelves. And there's probably a community for that. There's a community for fishing quotas in Cornwall. There's all kinds of communities. So social networking could be all of those social networks connected together, or just an individual network of people like Facebook, where you keep all your stuff in one place and you can share your pictures, you can share your stories. Between 6 people, 6 degrees, we know everybody on the planet and we can solve any problem. So it only takes 6, or the 7th link if you like, and that's what social networking is. That's the hub of a social network. This is Al-Qaeda's social network. These are all the terror cells that the FBI have been tracking using social networking sites and clever snooping technologies. So it just shows little social networks that are connected together by other social networks. And I thought it was a really nice example of hopefully a smallish network that are operating on the web. They're all tweeting. Follow alqaeda.com.
The hardest thing in your business is acquiring and retaining those profitable customers.
Richard O'Connor, the marketing guru from Grab Marketing, explains where social media fits into a wider marketing cocktail.
I use the word cocktail because in marketing mix, it's all about why is it a cocktail? Because essentially there's a few essential ingredients: customer analysis, market analysis, competitor analysis, evaluate and research the channel, try the channel, evaluate the results, and change the mix and try again. Customer analysis. You've got to identify different groups with same needs. So you can say, how do I get to them? There's a very successful entrepreneur in Scotland who calls it the pitta. He said, you must find out your customer's pitta. And the pitta is the pain in the arse. It's what their problem they have. It's not what you think it is. So many people have built a bit of software that they think is great, or my service. Like, what does the customer really, really need? So finding the need. Not enough people find the need of their customer. In a recession, all your existing clients, they're all new clients. Things have changed for you and for them. You must go back to them. Don't assume that everything's fine. Treat them as new clients. Go back to them and give them the love you gave to them when you first met them.
Forget the social bit, that's just a badge. This is about business networking, this is about communities online. It's not just social.
After introing social media and seeing where it could fit into a strong marketing plan, Luke from Social Tech went into some specific whats and hows, demonstrating how to leverage social media tools, giving tangible results, and then measure the output.
Twitter, I think, is a fantastic tool. It could go bust in 6 months, but what's important about it is the way that it works. It's not about actually Twitter itself, I think it's about what it represents. So people are moving to this kind of real-time web where we're asking each other for information, we're following a peer group. When a news article comes out, it's sent round to your network, you send it on to their network. That real-time change from static brochures to sort of real-time interactive social communities, put whatever badges on it you want, that's a real fundamental change that you need to start thinking about. So perhaps Twitter as an actual thing isn't right for your business. Perhaps it's Facebook status updates, perhaps it's some of the other channels. The way I like to use it, and it's going to vary depending on what your goals are, is I follow people that are of interest to me, and hopefully people follow me who are interested in what I have to say. These are conversations that are happening between people in a public forum and in a public forum. If you can respond to that in a professional and polite way, it increases your standing and the trust that people have with you. If you say, no, we didn't do that, it's rubbish, or if you ignore it, it doesn't look good. But if you're seen as responding to these things and having a channel where you're open to that feedback, you're going to build more engagement with your client base, you're going to build more trust, and that will lead to sales. Something else you could measure, if you do a search for your brand name, you can very quickly count positive comments and negative comments. In 3 months' time, once you've been engaging on the web, hopefully you've built a bit of trust and engagement, you can compare the two. You can see, are people now talking about me in more favourable terms than they were previously?
If you run a micro or small business and want to learn, share and build a supportive community around you, then come and join us. All details are at theengineroom.co.uk/blog. Hopefully see you there.